Hey y'all, back with another bourbon review. I told some people that I would be doing this. I figured I would do it today. I got off a little early. Um, let's see. We're gonna be doing one of my personal favorites. Stays on the shelf when I have it. I guess when I could find it. This one I've had for about a month now, and because it's so hard for me to get, I rarely drink it. But I figured I'd do a review for you. If you've never tried it, thought about trying it, whatever, y'all will let me know. Shoot me any ideas you can have for my show name, and any comments you want to leave, go ahead and leave them. So, all right, let's get to it. Again, wood cork with the buffalo on it. It's gonna catch on now. Yeah, nice little touch. This runs you about, here in Ohio, I think it's like $26 a bottle, maybe 28, I don't know. I bought this one in Kentucky because somebody recommended that I go out and get it down in Newport at the local Kroger. Buffalo Trace Distillery. I believe this is a 8-year age. Same mash bill as Eagle Rare and Pappy Van Winkle. This is mash 1. I'm not sure when this was bottled. I do know that it's a damn good bourbon, and I will continue to drink it when I can find it. Like I said, it stays on my shelf. I love the fact that it's got some heritage to it. Delicious bourbon, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and start getting into the tasting. Going to be tasting out of again a regular whiskey glass. I haven't let it. Well, obviously I just poured it in front of you, so I haven't let it air out or anything. Let's get into the nose. Very sweet. Hints of vanilla. Oak. It smells like alcohol. I will say that. Doesn't smell like hairspray or anything like that, Cody. In case you watch this, shout out to Peter and Kyle and D-Guard, Cody, Troy, and all my poor boys out there. Nick, thanks for watching last time. I appreciate you. I think eventually we're going to get this thing off the ground. So I guess shout out to JD as well, Poor Boys chapter for the Ohio side. I'm trying to see if I can't pick up anything in the residuals on the nose. Maybe cherries? Can't really tell. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting. I believe this is a wheated bourbon. Let's taste it. Hints of caramel. I want to say it's a little fruity. Like kind of tastes like juicy fruit. It's just slight. And it's not salty. I've had it before where the barrel must have been a little salty. This one's not coming out that way. It's an easy drinking bourbon. I would highly recommend it. The aftertaste is really good. And it's a long lasting aftertaste. It goes down smooth. Yeah, you know what I forgot to do this time was clear the palate. So obviously I'm going to take a little bit more what I've got in here. Good old Kentucky Chew there. I think it's the Kentucky Chew or the Kentucky Smack. You can definitely taste. You know, I wish I had a flavor wheel here because I would probably be able to describe you a little bit more. It's just sweet. It's a good bourbon. Drinks easy. Most people would recommend it, as far as I know. Sits at 90 proof. I like to take a moment to smell the glass after I drink it, just because for some reason I get more aroma after the alcohol's kind of evaporated and had a chance to sit there and kind of re-smell the glass. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick for you. Very grainy smell in the glass. I would say it almost smells like if you've ever had Junior Johnson's Midnight Moonshine White Lightning. It's kind of got that kind of corny kind of after smell in the glass. Yeah, Buffalo Trace. Like I said, 8 year. I'll show you the label a little bit clearer. Beautiful color. Beautiful color. And as an 8 year, it's not going to be as dark as the Eagle Rare that I had last time, but you know, who cares? It's still a damn good bourbon. If you find it, I highly recommend it. I would give this, just because I've had better bourbons, man, I would say a 6 might be too low. I would give it an 8, or no, maybe a 7, 7.5 on my scale out of 10. Because I've had the George T. Stagg. Here in Cincinnati, actually, you can get a pour of that for $15 downtown. I'm not going to tell you which bar because they're going to start raising their prices. It's a little honey hole down there. I highly recommend trying to find it. They do have some excellent tacos. Man, if y'all have any questions you want to ask me to try out a bourbon, you know, anything like that, anything you want to see on the show, any kind of, if you want to come in and do a sit down with a pour and an interview, you let me know and I will get in there, or I'll get at you. If you want to shoot me a text or a email or a message on here in the comments, I'll get at you. I'm located in Southern Ohio. We'll do another pour of this. I'll give you another secondary review on it, and then I'll let y'all go. I mean, I really don't have anything to talk about today, but if you start giving me stuff to talk about, I'll gladly do it. So here goes another. Ooh, yeah. I love that sound, man. I love that sound. I'm going to do a little smaller of a pour than last time. I know some people say that you're supposed to get about 6 ounces of bourbon in a pour. That's a lot for me. I think my wife would probably kill me. Shout out to you, Cassandra. I love you. I'll give you another. So look at the color in the glass. Forgot to do the legs. You getting anything on there? Yeah, there we go. There's some nice legs on it. Yeah, go ahead and give a secondary smell. I'm catching a little honey this time. And it smells, excuse me, almost fruity. Again, one of my favorite bourbons. Stays on my shelf because I don't hardly ever drink it because I can't find the fucker. Oh, it smells so good, man. I would, you know, Duke Cannon. Shout out to them. They make a Buffalo Trace bourbon soap. The only problem that I have with that is that they're wasting perfectly good Buffalo Trace making this soap. They pour it in there. And apparently it smells just fantastic. I haven't tried it yet. I'll probably bring it on the show eventually and do a review on that, see how it is. Maybe give you like a shower, pre-shower, post-shower interview on that. I don't believe in wasting good bourbon, but I mean, if they're gonna do it anyway, might as well buy it, right? Maybe it's like a bad batch or something like that. Maybe it's like the Benchmark 8 that they're pouring in there instead of Buffalo Trace. I guess the only people who will for sure know is Duke Cannon, and they're supposed to be very military friendly. Made in the USA. I would recommend their product. I've never tried it, but I hear great things about it. And like I said, I don't get paid for any of this. I don't get any kind of endorsements or anything like that. If you want to send me a bottle of bourbon to sample, I guarantee that I am. I'm 26, about to be 27 this year. So I'll go ahead and get this secondary tasting on. God, that's so good. I love this shit. This is my favorite bourbon. I think of all of the things that I've had. I mean, obviously in this price range, under 30 bucks. I don't think you can get much better. I think I paid $30.40 for my Eagle Rare. I think my next review will probably be Four Roses. The aftertaste on this is fantastic. It's sweet. It's vanilla, kind of like vanilla ice cream. I wouldn't say it's creamy, but it's got a lot of vanilla flavor into it, man. Kind of caramely, but it sits on your tongue, man. It's a lingering after. The burn is not bad at all. I will take this every single time. So, I'll finish up. Cheers. Hope y'all have a great rest of your week. And if you spot a bottle of this, pick it up because I highly recommend it. Cheers.